My name's Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, all right? Absolutely. You know, I'm going through the news, and no matter what the story is, it always goes back to Trump and Elon Musk, no matter what the story is. And I want to ask you guys this question, and I think this is a very, very fair question. President Trump's second term is going perfectly, right? It is, everything is going so successfully. I mean, everything he's doing is just doing incredibly well. And no matter, I mean, he's got a great team and a great cabinet. And once we get Kash Patel in there, we'll have all the super friends back together again. And you know, because Kash Patel is going to be working hand in hand with Pam Bondi on these lawfare criminals. She's waiting for Kash Patel. And the Trump second term would be incredibly successful no matter who we had around him. But it's going, I think, even better than Trump envisioned. I don't see how anyone could envision the second term going as well as this is going. But here's what I want to ask you guys. How much of the success is Elon Musk? And what I mean by that is, I'm not trying to take anything away from President Trump because he's doing what the president wants. Without Elon Musk, would Trump be able to take on the DC establishment? I mean, not only, and this, let me explain what I mean by that. It's not just the cost cutting that's happening and cutting out these departments and agencies and finding $1 quadrillion of money that they're stealing. That's a given, okay? That's a given. But the media are in, you know, Elon Musk, he's one of these guys that I would call him one of Trump's untouchables. He's so rich that he can't be bought, he can't be influenced. He's the richest man who's ever lived, the richest man on the planet. And as I go through the news, so much of the news is in reaction to the panic that they're feeling over everything that DOGE is doing. So what I mean is, when I ask you guys to tell me how much of Trump's incredible success in the second term is because of Elon Musk, I want you to understand what I mean. I'm not taking anything away from President Trump because this is all his doing. However, the media are so much in a panic, and the Washington establishment are in meltdowns over everything DOGE is doing. It serves as an incredible distraction that allows Trump to get more done than he would normally be able to get done. Because the media and the Washington people are not focused on Trump as much. They're focused more on Elon, because Elon Musk is taking their money away that they're stealing from the taxpayers. So I think really what everything that DOGE is doing is incredible and very important. But so far as Trump's second term, I think what Elon Musk and DOGE are doing that's very, very important is they're a distraction, taking the media heat off of Trump, which allows Trump to operate and do what it is he's doing. Now, when Kash Patel comes in as the FBI director, which he already should be the confirmed FBI director, now, he may become the focus. But in the first term, the media was and the establishment were all focused on Trump. So, take your thoughts on that are welcome. Oh, he will. Don't worry, he'll get the tax cuts through. Don't you worry. He's got more balls up in the air than you realize. He's got more going on than any of us know. There's no getting around that. Trump has everything under complete control. Nothing to worry about. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name's Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. Subscribe if you're new. And if you'd like to support my channel, go to mypillow.com and use my promo code Kane. Right now, it's free shipping on all orders site-wide, no matter how small, no matter how large. Free shipping site-wide at mypillow.com with my promo code Kane, plus huge savings on some of the most popular MyPillow products. Promo code Kane, K-A-N-E, at checkout. But no, Elon is such a... The media are so freaking out. Like right now, that Elon Musk has his 13th child with this new conservative children's book writer. That gives them something else to freak out on. They're going to tell you what a bad thing it is that a baby was brought onto this earth. Yeah, the Avengers. Yeah, it's an Avengers factor. I like the Super Friends better than the Avengers myself, but, you know. But that's just, it doesn't matter. You can call them whatever you want, as long as it's a superhero duo or team. I tell you, my wife got some fertilizer for our lemon tree and for our orange tree, and they are, I mean, the change since she fertilized these with this new fertilizer is amazing. The media, Washington doesn't know what's going on now. They really don't know what's going on. They cannot absorb everything that's going on right now. They are so far out of their element. Nothing like what DOGE is doing has ever hit Washington before. Yep, Wonder Twin powers activate. That's right. Who's Gleek there? Who would be Gleek? Anyone know? I don't know. But I mean, it's the DOGE is hitting them in ways they don't even know how to respond to it, and it's you know, and he's breaking down the establishment structure to such a degree by taking their money and shutting these agencies down. They'll never be able to recover from this. Oh yeah, they're doing very well. This lemon tree we were having a lot of problems with. It was attacked by caterpillars, and we thought it was going to die. And then my wife got this fertilizer specific for these lemon trees, and it's twice the size it was a couple weeks ago. I can't believe it. Amazing. Great MAGA morning. Thank you so much. Yes. Good morning to all of you. You know, the swamp draining, 'cause I know a lot of people are saying, oh, they're just going to no. The swamp draining they're doing is incredible. Now, Fox, you know, Fox, they've been covering, last week, Fox was obsessing, I don't know, maybe they still are today. They were obsessing over that mountain. Where was that mountain located, by the way? I'd forgotten not where it was located, the name of it. You know, that mountain where the retirement paperwork is? And they did such a piss poor job. They don't even know what point they were making. Yeah, it is a beautiful day in Florida. It's a great day in Florida. Iron Mountain. Okay. They were doing endless reporting for days on Iron Mountain on Fox. And I don't know why they were obsessing over Iron Mountain. It's obviously some Cold War holdover, some place where some things would be taken if the nuclear attack were to happen. But the story with Iron Mountain, I never heard them once get into. I don't know what the temperature is. Alexa, what's the temperature? Okay, right now it's 77 with a high today of 84. The story with Iron Mountain is, you know, they mentioned, I heard them mention this once or twice, but they didn't they didn't go deep enough. The federal government does not own Iron Mountain. The federal government rents Iron Mountain, and I did not hear them once on Fox say how much the rent is on Iron Mountain. And the story with Iron Mountain is, obviously, this thing is total BS, and nobody needs Iron Mountain anymore. I got to use the hose on the other hose to reach this orange tree. But how much are they spending? This is part of the government scam. How much is the rent on Iron Mountain each month? Because is it a monthly rent? Do they pay it all at once? And who is getting the Iron Mountain rent money? That's the scandal with Iron Mountain. It has nothing to do with hold on, I need to water this one a little bit more. They just keep, oh, Iron Mountain, it's so out of date. Iron Mountain, it's so out of date. That's all they kept saying on Fox. How much is the rent, and who's getting the rent money? It's another government scam that they got going on. Simple as that. And they didn't tell that at once. No, I looked it up. It's 10 plus million a year. But they never got into that on Fox. They just kept saying, oh, Iron Mountain, look at this. It's so out of date. Iron Mountain, it's so out of date. Look at Iron Mountain. You know, how could they have something so out of date? They didn't get to the scam. And how many other ridiculous things like that are they paying for, and who's getting the money? They just don't. They just suck. They just suck. This is a gardenia bush we just had planted about, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago that I'm watering now. Well, it's not what the money could be spent on. It's all the government stealing that's going on. And I really want to know who's getting, all these deals that they have going on, all these people that are getting paid all over the place. These things are being paid for, and people are getting money in the guise of rent or this or that for all kinds of BS reasons. Everything in Washington's a scam. And Fox, oh, how could they have something so dated? Oh, only 10,000 retirements a month. Oh, the elevator. They're so stupid on Fox, these reporters. They're so stupid. And not only are they stupid, they think they're smart. Which makes them even dumber. You know? Oh, wait a second here. All right. I gotta grab another hose to reach the orange tree. I'm just cleaning off the window to the kitchen here. Somebody put a card on my door when I came home yesterday that for pressure cleaning, and I've got a pressure clean. I guess I have to pressure clean my sidewalk. I've been putting it off, so I guess they saw my sidewalk needs pressure cleaning, so they put that out there on my door. I'm gonna pay someone to pressure clean my sidewalk. I'll do it. Yeah, this orange tree, Kathy got this fertilizer on Amazon She fertilized this tree a week ago, maybe less, and it has grown a foot. I'm telling you, it has grown a freaking foot, and it's so green. It's got all these buds on it. It's unbelievable what it's done to this tree. I am in shock. The lemon tree, too. I am blown away by this. I wish we'd have gotten this fertilizer when we first got the tree. Well, better late than never. Yeah, Bernie Sanders, a socialist millionaire, just like AOC. The Democratic Socialist Millionaires. But DOGE, Elon Musk, they're breaking up this government scam with all these different... by the way, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. No, I don't want to show the tree. I don't want to show too much of my house. Thank you very much. I don't think it was Miracle Grow, but it was a fertilizer specific for the orange tree, another one specific for the lemon tree that she had to mix in a gallon of water, and then every 2 weeks you fertilize the tree. And I am amazed at the difference in these trees with that fertilizer. It blows me away. But what they're doing, you know, you got to look at the government corruption, you know, the bureaucrats, the donors, these corrupt Congress people that are all rich. The way you got to look at them is a mob family, like a mafia family, okay? And what Elon Musk is doing is breaking up all their income sources, you know, with DOGE. And that's, yeah, government gangsters. And that's why they're failing. And they're never going to be able to regroup from this. It's going to be an ongoing thing. They'll never be able to regroup from this. They'll try, but they'll never be able to regroup from it. Ever. It's windy, so I'm trying to water these things without getting wet. Absolutely. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. What DOGE is doing, that's how you drain the swamp. You cut off their money. Getting different people elected to Congress is good and all, but that's not what stops it. What stops it is cutting off their money. I'm really excited to see what Kash Patel does as FBI director. That is an unknown. Will he be able to do the stuff he's been talking about? Oh, big gust of wind. I mean, both of these trees are even standing straighter since the fertilizer kicked in. I'm in shock at how fast it's working. I was never a big believer in fertilizer, as dumb as that sounds, but I'm seeing the effects. Oh my gosh. Everything we plant Florida natural plants. I'm sorry, Florida native plants. Because if you plant, these trees are new and we're going through a fertilizing thing. But if you plant Florida native, you don't have to water like I'm doing every day. But these are new, so when things are new, you got to water them extra. But once they're in, you never have to water them again. The natural weather takes care of it. That's great. What's wrong with donating to politicians? Democrats don't take political donations? Only Trump? It takes a lot of money to run for office. You know? It is a great day, I gotta tell you. A beautiful day. I've been up since about 2. Doing all kinds of stuff. I'm hoping next year we're going to have a ton of oranges on this orange tree. I'm hoping. That is amazing. I'm in shock at how well that tree's doing. Blows me away. I was getting worried about both of those trees, actually, because we had a lot of cold weather this winter. Oh, man. Let me have a seat out here. So what I was talking about at the beginning, you know, of the stream was about what Elon's doing for Trump. And, you know, a lot of what Elon is doing is this is the real draining of the swamp. You know, to drain the swamp, you got to cut off their money, right? That you've got to cut off their money. Twitter lost, I don't know if that's true, but Elon Musk did not buy, okay, now this is an interesting thing, I'm going to tell you. You know, Elon Musk did not buy Twitter because it was, you know, a profit venture for him. He wanted to make money, but that's not why he bought it. If you remember, this is what happened. It's funny to see and interesting to see how things all come together. So what happened, what inspired Elon Musk to buy Twitter is when he said this, when he bought it, when they banned the Babylon Bee, he had had enough. And Twitter had become the #1 driver of news then, okay? So when the Babylon Bee was banned by Twitter, that's when Elon made the decision to buy it. He talked about this at the time. And now this story today that he had a baby 5 months ago with this young conservative. She does work for Babylon Bee, if you read the article about her. So I am wondering if this new baby mama had some influence on him buying Twitter. Did he know her then or after? I don't know. So that's maybe this new baby mama saved us and inspired Elon to buy Twitter. When I read, because I never heard of her before, so there's a bunch of articles about this woman who just announced she had a baby by Elon 5 months ago, which means she's set for life, right? I read about her. I never heard of her, and it said she's done work for the Babylon Bee. And then I remember, and I haven't thought about it in a long time, but then I remember, hey, Elon said the Babylon Bee getting banned by Twitter is why he bought Twitter. So she very well may have played a part in saving civilization. This girl, I'm telling you, if he was hooking up with her then, he might have met her after. Who knows? But if Elon Musk had not bought Twitter, winning this election would have been much more difficult. So many of the things we were talking about would have been not allowed on Twitter with the old crew, just like the laptop. I mean, you know, anything negative about Kamala would have been banned, racist, you know, wouldn't have been able to talk about it. I think he has 12 because one of his children died, right? So does that include, does the 13 include his one child who died young? So I don't know if it's 13 or 14 total. Hard to keep track with that many. He can't buy ABC. They're not gonna let him own Twitter and ABC. That's just a fantasy because people. Have you noticed in Trump's second term that how irrelevant The View has become? You know? When did people talk about The View anymore? Who cares about The View? Screw The View. I go out of my way not to talk about The View. And it seems like now they're just saying stupid things to try to get people to talk about them. If I see anything about The View, I don't play it. Yeah, I know 13, but does it include his child that passed away? So, I know every article says 13. Well, The View was kind of like, you know, the the buzz. You know, everybody was talking about what happened on The View, but since Trump in his second term, they're irrelevant now. Not many people watch The View. I don't watch the most people, they see a clip on X about it, and then that's, you know, nobody really watches that. But I'm waiting to get lunch with Kathy. Oh, let me show you guys this Let me go inside. Hopefully I didn't lock myself out. Kathy got me the most badass Valentine's Day card. No, I gotta go in the back door. The front door's locked. I hope the back door's open. It would not be the first time I locked myself out. Most of the time I don't go outside to do anything without keys in my pocket because I've locked myself out so many times. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. I am locked out. I locked myself out. I can't believe it. Yep, okay. Kathy's still sleeping because she was up really early in the morning with me. Let me see. I can't believe it. I guess I won't be showing you that Valentine's Day card till later. Great. Let me check this door. Hold on. Okay. There's one more door. This one I know is locked, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, I'm locked out. Great. Great. Well, I'll talk to you guys for a few minutes before I wake up Kathy. I can't believe I locked myself out of the house. Oh my goodness. Great. Oh, it is beautiful. I was just blocking. I was walking around the house. I don't need to show my street or the address. No, we had for years an electronic lock on the door with a combination, and those run on batteries. And it was always a pain to change the batteries, so I took the combination keypad lock off the house. Oh yeah, I do this all the time. It is so rare for me to come outside without keys in my pocket. Just instinctively, I lock the front door. Yeah, I don't like those electric locks. I was always worried, what if the battery's dead, I can't get back in. I'm not going to tell you if I have hidden keys around. How smart would it be for me if I had a hidden key? Somebody said a key rock, which I don't have, but how smart would it be if I had a hidden key while I'm live streaming on YouTube, go get that hidden key and let myself in the house? Would that be like the dumbest? That's like an AOC move. That's AOC dumb. Yeah. Frequently charged back. That's too much work. I just want the damn key to get in. Yeah. No, I do not have a key rock. No, I don't. Now maybe we can make that an expression. That's AOC dumb. AOC dumb, yeah. Oh yeah, I always have the house locked. Always. Always, always, always. I like that. Swatters go to jail. The person I got swatted and they went to prison. The person that swatted me went to prison. And they should have huge stories about these people going there. It is a major, major crime. It's a major, major crime. I mean, when you get swatted, it's not fun. We had we had 50 police officers out here in this little area. They were behind my neighbors' houses. They had AR-15s. They had guns drawn. They had a SWAT team came up to me. I'm not gonna. No, it was well. It was long enough ago that they're in jail. You know, and that there were 50 armed cops. It was insane. Completely insane. But they don't mess with that, and now you know the police know, and they get them. No, they don't put up with it here in Florida. They do not put up with it. As soon as I told the officer in charge of these 50 armed guys what I do for a living, they knew. They put the guns down. But I mean, when I was what had happened was I had parked in my driveway, and when I got out of the car, I didn't see them. I saw the cars. I saw the police cars. There was a line of police cars a few streets over. There was a line of police cars a few streets over. There were none next to my street, and I didn't see any of the cops. I pulled in my driveway, and then the next thing I knew, they all came out with the guns out. It was pointed at me, including the SWAT team behind a shield, all with AR-15s. Yeah. Oh yeah. They got the person. They absolutely did. They have ways. You know, what the swatters do, and they think nobody can catch them, is they use phone apps and things. But believe me, that's a federal crime, and they can get the information. The swatters are stupid. They don't think they can, but they can get the information, even if they use a VPN and all that stuff. You know, most of the time when they catch the people, you know, people don't talk about it. It is a long-term sentence. Yes, it's hard time. Even if they're underage, they get in big trouble. They do not mess around with it. It's because it's dangerous. People have been killed who have been swatted. Trudeau, is he a good governor? I don't think he's a very good governor. You do mail or SWAT, yeah, federal stuff. Those are federal crimes. Federal crimes. Well, early on they would get away with it, but not anymore. Oh yeah, it happens. Well, the one in my instance went to prison. The mail, you can get in big trouble for the mail too. Big trouble. People don't think you can, but you can. Absolutely. People get in big trouble. Mail fraud, you know, and anything you do electronically is federal. It's across state and international lines. They do not mess around with that. So Tim Pool got married. Does anybody know did he say who he got married to? His poor wife. Could you imagine being married to Tim Pool? Oh my goodness. I'm sure she's a great woman. I don't know who she is. I'm sure she's awesome, but Tim Pool's got to be... He seems like a child. Doesn't he? He seems like a little boy. He's got Peter Pan syndrome. Yeah. A special person. Yeah, somebody who's completely deaf. No, Canada has an election for a new governor in October, right? Welcome. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Most definitely. So anyway, back to what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream on the issues about Elon Musk. What Elon Musk is doing is well, he's doing good stuff draining the swamp with the money and all this stuff, the agencies, that's all great. But what he's doing that's equally as important in the short term, that's a long-term thing. It's immediate too, but but the other important thing he's doing is Elon is a big distraction for the media and the politicians, the political establishment from Trump. He's a distraction, he's a diversion. They're so panicked about their money, these corrupt media people and the Washington insiders, that they're focused almost everything on Elon Musk and not Trump. So Trump's over here doing everything he's doing. They're focused on Elon Musk. He's a major distraction that's helping Trump like nobody's business. And he's doing a great job. I'm looking forward to this interview that President Trump and Elon did with Hannity. They did a side-by-side interview, and I've seen the clip. I tweeted it. I'm sure many of you have seen it too. It's Trump's talking about how all this President Musk crap. No, we're not a cult. If you're a never Trumper, you're the cult. A cult is like a small group of fanatical lunatics. We're the majority of America. So no, we're not the cult. The never Trumpers are the cult. They're just too deep into the cult, the never Trumpers, to know that they are indeed the cult. Now, guys, make sure you subscribe. And if you'd like to support my channel, make sure you go to mypillow.com and use my promo code Kane at checkout. You can save up to 80% off some of the most popular MyPillow products. There's some great deals going on the pillows, the robes, the slippers, the sheets. We got a mattress a few months ago. It's amazing. Huge discounts on that. And free shipping site-wide on all orders, no matter how small. Free shipping, all with my promo code Kane at checkout. K-A-N-E. All right, guys? Okay, I'm going to call my wife and ask her to let me in the house that I just locked myself out of.